Okay. This is the conversion campaign that you created. Now let's check because I'm in Powder, so you have the personas, all personas created, and in here, let me just. The best way to create to double check your stuff is like this. Anything I remember I told you anything if they're the same, it's gonna show the same thing. But if it's not, it's gonna show the mixed. Show as mixed, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the gender is
Yeah.
yeah, but the age group. You see the age group?
Yeah.
Age group is showing means you select age group all the same. Let's check. So persona 5 male 35 to 55 ad set, you select the age group as 25 to 55.
Okay.
I gotcha. So here, so this is the best way that you can double check your stuff is to select everything, and then you will say if my age, if this part needs to be different, and if showing the data means you are keeping everything the same in all ad set.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to change this one, and also the multiple targeting sections. That means you have different thing in different ad sets. So this is cool. I don't think I need to double check in each ad set. This part means multiple targeting section means in different those ad sets they are not the same. And
Yes.
here, except the audiences, everything else needs to remain the same. So the edit placement needs to be in Facebook newsfeeds, yes. And then so only thing you need to change in this ad set level is to change the age group. And
Okay.
maybe you can double check the gender and see if you select that one.
Okay.
So that's all for ad set level, and so we can select them all and go to the ads level. In ads level, we select everyone. So if we have 2 ads in each of the ad sets, so there needs to be 10 ads all together. So 5, 6, 7, yeah, 10. And why you have a 5.2? What's a 5.2 mean?
It's so like 1 and then 1.2 and then 2 and then 2.2, 3 and then 3. For each persona there's like 2, right? So for the first persona for persona 2, for example, that's 2, and then for the next one is persona 2.2.
Oh, okay. So
because there's just for me to not get confused.
Oh yeah, I understand. So as long as you can understand yourself, that's good. So for 2.2, let me see. So 1.2 can be same for 2. So 1.2 and 2 are actually the same thing.
Oh, really? No.
No? See, because they are using the same image. Right?
No. 1.2 is for persona 1. 2 is for persona 2.
Right, but they have the same content. The same ads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I understand. So you have cool. So in different, this is cool. So we have different persona. I can check here. So I can say in persona 4, you have 2 ads. Persona 5 to add 2 ads. Yeah, that's cool. And as you are using existing post, I don't need to go inside because it's easier for me to check. Super easy. Yeah, and then that's all. Perfect. And then you're done. What you need to do is to just go to the the easier way to send the screenshot is to send just screenshot to the client. So he does not need to log into his Facebook to check his the ad. You just need to go to the ads manager, because ads manager you can see the preview of the ads directly here. See, so select here, select the campaign, and then the first ad. And always remember, when you send the screenshot to a client, you always want to tell to number it, because the first one is ad number 1. So if the client wants to change anything, he will tell you, so ad number 1, I want to change the ad copy, blah, blah, blah. So you can match that back. And you remember, if you want to show him the ads, you go to the PPE version, so that's the original version, and then you select one, and see here, only ads manager, it has preview, so you can just take screenshot here. And remember to show him the full. I don't think it's gonna show me the full thing, because my screen is not large enough, so you can just take this screenshot this size here, like this, and show him this, and then take the rest, all the 4 screenshots and send to him. And but here, remember, this is a long copy. So if you want to show the whole copy to the client and make sure he like them, he agree with them, you can actually go to the Facebook desktop newsfeeds, and it's showing us demo. So they didn't count this click into your cost. Because you already finished all the creations. So if you go to because we need the ad copy, the post ID, so we have to go to the post and steal the post ID from here. But if you just want to show him the whole thing, and you can just go here, and then it's gonna show the whole thing, and then take a screenshot of until the below the learn more, and then send to him all the screenshot. Yeah.
Once he gives the approval that I can launch it, I will launch the only ad that he wants me to, right? Of course.
Yeah. If he said, they all look good, and then you can just launch them all together. If he wants to change anything, you can launch the rest and change that one. Just post that one, and then you can wait until he proves that one, and then launch that one.
Okay. Do I need to input anything into his Alters tab or whatever?
Alters tab? No. In his Alters tab is the only thing that after you create ads, and then after the client said, okay, I want you to change this one, and then you paste that.
Okay.
That's all. Good.
Okay, so I'll just fix the age, and then I'll be done.
Yeah, you can send him the screenshot.
I'll send Luke everything, and then I'll wait for his email.
Yeah. So this is actually today what you have finished today is actually, it's just a tripwire, but it's a tripwire ads, but it's actually the same way of how you create the launch, the 28 Fitlian.
Okay.
I will send you another link after this. You can watch that when you have time. It's specifically teach you how to create different audiences. So after you watch that videos, please let me know your thoughts. Can write down your how you think and what's your questions and things like that.
Okay. One last thing. I won't be launching his ads from anywhere else except Facebook Business, of course, right? Or Tripwire.
Sorry?
For his ads, I will just be launching it on Facebook itself, right? I don't need to do anything else.
No. Once he said, okay, it's I'm approved, and you just need to active that. That's all.
Okay.
And remember, active the PPE version. for
Not
the
really.
first the PPE version. Remember, we create the PPE version and the conversion version, and launch PPE version for 1 to 2 days, and wait until it gets some comments and likes, and then we launch the conversion version.
Okay.
So you can schedule that. You can schedule that in your Asana.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.